think I found it. One of the worst animes of all time. Right there in my top 20. There's a sumo wrestler Masataro. This anime. This anime. I hate this anime. I hate this anime. The story? The characters? The animation? The sound? I hate this show! But I guess this anime and this review mostly relies on my overall enjoyment. And you know what? I love this anime!
It's raining.
Diabolik Lovers is the anime adaptation of one of 4 PS Vita dating sims that I may or may not be looking for. The story centers around our generic not-so-heroic female heroine named Yui. Her father, who was a priest, sent her to stay in this creepy-ass mansion while he's overseas doing work. Once she's arrived, she's left there. For good. Just dropped her off and drive away. When she enters her new home, she is immediately manhandled by the hottest vampire in the show and is saved by none other than Koya himself. She's introduced to the Oron Vampire Douchebag Host Club and finds that these 6 brothers are vampires, and she can't lead them or return home. Ever. Oh, and she has to follow her every command and offer up her blood whenever they want her to. While she's there, Yui gets these strange hot flashes and visions, but that's a part of the story, which doesn't really come until episode 7 or 8. The story is very lacking, and the main plot doesn't come in until episode 8. Everything before that is just fan service. Let me repeat that. Fan service, as the vampire boys will abuse this girl verbally and sometimes physically, as they will borderline manhandle her. Here's the second reason why this show sucks, besides, the constant abuse. The characters. The characters are so fucking 1D, and they stay the same throughout the whole time and they don't change. Yui is a stereotypical dumb blonde with every cliche in the book. She gets called sweet names like Pancake and Bitch-chan. She trips when she runs and her blood tastes like sex. She does try to run away, but sometimes it's like she doesn't even care that her life is in constant danger, which is what pisses me off about her the most. The vampire boys are a bunch of jackasses. There's the oldest, Shu, who doesn't give a single fuck. The second son, Reiji, who will bite your head off if you don't follow the rules. The triplets, starting with Ayato, the power-hungry vampire brother. Laito, or as I like to call him, Fedora fucker, who might also be a rapist. Kaneko. Oh, sweet fucking blood plus this kid. This fucking kid. Just keep this creepy fucker away from me with all of his goddamn mood swings. And finally, there's the last son, Subaru, who's actually my favorite character because he's the only reasonable one. But of course, the character with the most sense isn't fun, so let's just push him aside until episode 6 so we can come in and advance the plot.
Unusual. Maybe no one told them I'd be arriving today. Is anyone home?
The animation and the sound is bad. Just plain bad. The animation was done by... Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Production IG. Fucking Production IG animated this. You mean the same people that animated this? Animated this trash. The animation is below average, but then again, most of the animation is lip syncing and bite scenes, which are really gross. As for the music, there's nothing going for it. The opening is just plain bad, and the ending is as spooky as me trying to sound scary for my review of another with a panning shot of a single picture. Sentai Filmworks has put in money to dub this show. I haven't heard it myself, so it's a good time to make a recommendation. Here's what you do. Go to Lilac Anime Reviews channel, find her dub talk of Diabolik Lovers, make sure you're home alone, turn your volume up to 100, and laugh your ass off for an hour with my 3 senpais. Do it. Right now. I'll even link the video in the description.
Well, what do we have here? Could it be that a cute little human girl has decided to pay us a visit?
Huh?
Oh my, you smell so sweet and your skin tastes delicious.
Please, let me have a lick too.
Well, this was a short review. Okay, this anime is shit, but my feelings towards this anime can be summed up in 2 words.
Guilty pleasures, everybody has a few. Guilty pleasures, you and me and even you. Guilty pleasures, contradict your sense of taste. Guilty pleasures, they can only be embraced.
I love this show. It's a piece of shit, but there's a difference between a piece of shit and a guilty pleasure. There's even a fan base behind this show, when hell, most of that fan base hates this show with a burning passion. I guess I came to terms with this show during the final episode. Now, I'm one of those people where the ending is everything. It can make a good show bad or a bad show, well, it doesn't really change anything for a bad show. But anyway, Diabolik Lover's ending was still shit. It was confusing as all hell, and it proved how much of a dumb bitch Yui can be. But as soon as the credits rolled, I realized that I marathoned all 12 15-minute long episodes on Crunchyroll, and I found that I was enjoying myself under all the rage and the bullshit. And if I wasn't enjoying myself, I would have dropped this anime at episode 3. So when I finally reached the ending, I was completely entertained. And so, based on story, characters, animation, sound, music, and my own personal enjoyment, which after having the blood from it sucked dry, shrivel up into the size of a prune and die for a brief moment only to resurrect and have it not matter anymore because guilty pleasure. I give Diabolik Lovers a 0 out of 5 stars with a recommendation to just drop a nuke on it because it's not even worth killing a show that I love so much even though it's total shit. At the time of this video, Diabolik Lovers is licensed by Sentai Filmworks and is available on both Blu-ray and DVD from them, and I am shamelessly getting the Blu-ray. But for those of you who are less shameless than me, then you can stream it over on Crunchyroll. As for your alternate anime recommendation, so you don't waste your time on this one, I recommend Vampire... no, don't watch that one. Don't waste your time on this one. Instead, I recommend Brothers Conflict and Amnesia, both of which are reverse harems that are slightly better than Diabolik Lovers, but only watch them if Diabolik Lovers is a guilty pleasure, because both of these are a piece of shit. And that is all for me. Tell me what you think about this anime. Love it, hate it, plan to watch it? Let me know in the comments below. And tell me, if you were a vampire, what would you do with your powers? Me personally, I would fuck with people, just like if I was a devil, shameless plug. And if you have an anime that you would like for me to review, then by all means, please tell me in the comments below. And until next time, I'm out.